I have so many good new ideas for a future Roblox Islands update. I came up with a whole bunch of very good ideas for a future Roblox Islands update, so let me know any of your ideas in the comments. Also, make sure to subscribe with the notifications on for daily Skyblock videos, like this video, join the Discord server and Roblox group linked in the description for trading and talking about Skyblock. Also, like other people's comments if you like their update idea in the comments. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy this video. I'll be trying to make pictures for some of these, but some of them would be very hard to make pictures for. So my first idea is pretty huge. Now this would be the combat update. So basically there would just be a cave on the main island with random mobs to fight. Front would spawn weaker stuff like slimes and further would be harder mobs. But you could also have soldiers, which are NPCs who you can hire to be on your team with coins that appear once you go into a cave. You can equip them with swords and armor, and once the armor is added, which is the next idea in this idea video, but the first soldier would cost 1k coins to hire, second 100k, third 10 million, fourth is a billion. And then armor, assuming we already have 100 health, wooden armor would add 25 health, stone armor 50 health, gilded armor like 100 health, and aquamarine armor 150 health. But by the way, this would make lizard wizards kill in like 7 to 8 shots, so it wouldn't be too hard to fight them anymore, because right now it's very hard to fight them. But mobs and cave drops would, mob cave drops would be like regular items, except there would be more drops, so it could basically just drop regular blocks. It could drop the own blocks that it would normally drop if you fought it on its own island. But basically, it would be like doing kinda a dungeon. Like, there are a whole bunch of dungeon games on Roblox. But it would be very good if they added that, because then it would add a whole bunch to combat, and also if they added armor so that you could fight everything easier. Next is something that's kind of very important that everyone has been wanting for a long time, but this is inventory sorting, or just inventory searching, where you can search something. But my idea for it is inventory sorting. So basically you would have a whole bunch of buttons on the side right here, and different categories would be crops, all crops and seeds, tools, all items that have a use and are handheld, stations, all items that you have to place to craft things, blocks that are square, and then decorations that are small and they're not cube blocks, and other things that just have cosmetic looks and don't actually do anything. Drops from Slime Island, Buffalo Island, and Wizard Island. Totems, food, furniture, which would basically just be big decorations, and miscellaneous, which would just be random things. Next is workbench sorting. So this would make it way easier to find everything, because right now if you go in the workbench, it just shows a whole bunch of random stuff, and it's not really that organized. I mean, it's kinda organized, but my idea is if on the side it had each thing, so you could just look at all of the stuff you can craft from the tier 1 workbench, and then the tier 2 workbench, all of the new stuff you can create from that, tier 3, and then in the future if they add all of the other tiers, but basically you can just sort it by what you unlock by each tier, and then after that is something kinda related to that. So it'd be a tier 4 workbench. It would have a smaller anvil inside of it with all of the other tables and stuff, so it would have a sawmill inside of it, furnace, and stone cutter inside of it, so that you could basically just craft whatever you want. But you would be able to craft stone brick, wood planks, and everything that you would have to use a different station for. Also, you can craft new items that they'll add in a future update for tier 4. So in sorting, it would have a tier 4 workbench sorting and a different menu for each station that's combined into it. Another idea is purposefully adding secret items, because right now all of the secret items have been added by accident or gotten through glitches. So basically how this would work, they would add something secret into the game that you could do something weird or random, kind of like how the industrial food processor, well, the legacy industrial food processor, you would get it by jumping off your island, and every now and then someone would be randomly just teleported whenever they fall to some weird place and get it. I even made a video showcasing one, but no one can find them in-game, so I'm surprised I was even able to make a video on that and showcase it. but that's how that guy got it, and I even saw a few other people with it, but I didn't meet them in game. That was the only guy with it I ever met in game. But my idea is for them to purposefully add stuff like that, where you just do something random and you have a very, very low chance of getting the secret item for free. Next is duplication. So basically, you guys know how sometimes it's hard if you want to keep farming for items. Well, if they added duplication, I don't mean like a duplication glitch where you can get stuff for free. I mean, like, if you guys ever played simulators before, a lot of simulators have a thing where you can duplicate pets for coins. So basically, this would just be you can put in an item and then double it for coins. Now, they could make it so that you can only do this for cheap items, so that it doesn't lower the value of expensive items. But basically, it would just be where, like, for example, if I put some lemons in, and then I duplicated 10 lemons, because they sell for like 20, so their value is basically 20. So then I paid 200 coins to get more. It'd basically kind of just be like a shop, but you can buy whatever you want from the shop. You all know how the block shop is kinda, well, it doesn't have many blocks in it, because if you go over to the blocks guy, it barely has any blocks that you can buy, and you can only actually buy 6 blocks. So this idea is to make it so you can buy all blocks, not just the 6 blocks right here. And then maybe a separate guy that you can sell the other blocks to, and you can sell all blocks also, so that you don't have to keep crafting things that are super cheap, and you can just buy it. Smelted fish and smelted fish pickaxe. Just kidding, that's a terrible idea. I said this last update idea video, but the gold totem. Now this is way simpler, so it's basically the exact same, except it has the same drop time as all other totems, and it's in the shop for 1,000,000 coins. Gold is kinda old now, so it wouldn't really hurt the value. And then along with this is the aquamarine totem, so you could buy it for 10,000,000 coins, and then it drops aquamarine the same speed as all of the other totems. But next will kind of change the game if they add it, and it's a very good idea. So it's the industrial tree cutter. So this will basically be like the sawmill, but instead of turning it into blocks, it cuts trees, and it cuts trees by if you plant a tree by it. And then it just automatically cuts it, and then it sends it through it, and then it sends it to a chest at the end. Smelted Telanthric. Okay, now we got some quick additions to previous items. I'm just gonna say this very fast. Large chest with 16 slots with 60 storage each to store more items. Large furnace, 6 slots and cooks everything 2 times faster. Gilded conveyor with 2 times conveyor speed and no oily crops. Gilded fishing rod that automatically applies bait, catches fish at 2 times speed, and gives 2 times luck in addition to the bait boost, and on top of that, a 2 times more chance to get pearls and propellers. Now for a whole bunch of enchantment ideas, so you can enchant totems for a permanent 2 times spawn speed and a slight color change to make it look enchanted. Enchanted tools to mine or chop 2 times faster with double the damage. Enchanted weapons to hit 2 times faster and 2 times damage. Enchant chests for 2 times storage slots and 2 times stack sizes, so it would be stacks of 60 instead of 30. Enchant conveyors for 2 times speed and no oily crops. Maybe more enchantments, but this is all I could think of. And then aquamarine tools. Aquamarine axe, assuming trees have 100 health. The Gilded Axe does 75 damage to trees, so this would have 100 damage to one-shot trees. And then assuming Gilded Pickaxe has 75, or does 75 damage to rocks, so that would mean coal has 150 health, clay has 175 health, and iron has 250 health. So the Aquamarine Pickaxe would do 100 damage to 2-shot coal, 2-shot clay, and 3-shot iron. Now something similar to this would be tree health. So the normal tree would be 25 health and be 1-shot by Gilded Axe. Pine tree 50 health, also 1-shot. Birch tree 100 health, so 2-shot. Maple tree 150 health, so also 2-shot. And then all fruit trees would have 50 health, so they would be 1-shot by the Gilded Axe. And any future trees would have more health, but there will be more tools, so it will be automatically 1 or 2-shot. Next is supply crates. So every few minutes, probably every 5 minutes, that sounds the best, there would be supply crates that spawn on the main island over here. So supply crates, you press F to open them. They could probably look like chests or something that would have a parachute on it to look like a supply crate. But whenever you open it, it would have a random amount of random items. It would have a higher chance to have low items like just regular blocks, and then it could have secret items or expensive items if you get lucky. But yeah, just supply drops would be good. Maybe they could have it so that better supply drops spawn on the Slime Island, Buffalo Island, and Wizard Island, or maybe more coins you have equals more and better supply drops if they spawn on your base, but just something to do with supply drops would be good. So the final idea is glitch reporting. So basically there'd just be a button on the side that you can push, and then well, you guys know that glitch where if you fall off your island, sometimes the item you're holding just disappears and you lose it? Well, they fixed that, but it would be for reporting glitches like that, because most of the times glitches are bad, like that one. But a lot of glitches would be fixed, and probably they'd know about it way faster if they had this, but the bad thing would be people trying to troll and spam it. So maybe they could have it so that everyone can report a glitch once every 24 hours. Now this might seem like a long time, but if there's an actual glitch, then a lot of people can report it, and then they could have it so that they can mute people from reporting glitches. So if someone just puts in the glitch thing, please give me coins, or if someone says E a whole bunch, or someone just says something that's not an actual glitch and just misuses it, then they could mute people from sending in glitches. But by doing this, they could make it so that people can report glitches quickly, and all glitches would be fixed way faster. But also, there's one more thing I wanted to mention. So my last video was about an auto farm with a glitch with the new items, and luckily Skyblock's okayed me making a video on that and said it was okay. So that's good. But they said they're gonna fix it soon also. Some people were telling me that it was fixed, but it's not. You see, I have 1,502 mushrooms, and then I do that, and then now I have 1,505 mushrooms. So yeah, I show how to do that, but make it an auto farm. So if you guys want to know how to do that, that video is going to be linked in the description. Thanks for watching. Say your Roblox Islands update ideas in the comments, and like or dislike the comments to vote for the idea, and I'll be checking the comments for the best ideas, and if they're a really good idea, then I might tell Skyblock about it. But make sure to subscribe with the notifications on for daily Skyblock videos, like the video, join the Discord server and Roblox group linked in the description for trading and talking about Skyblock, follow my Twitter at Telanthric. I'm trying to hit 1,000 followers there, and my sub goal on YouTube is 200k, so let's try to hit that, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, YouTube!